It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And I think this is where the grind of the season really starts to add up, Smitty. How do you tough it out in the late season?
You gotta be resilient, BA. The season will do everything it can to wear you down. And it's on you not to let that happen. The motor Pascal has.
And it's Indiana's ball, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
They get it back. Now here's Van Vliet. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. To the middle, Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Trent outside. From deep, MP. Tries again. And Siakam with the lay-in.
And this is right in his wheelhouse. Hitting the boards and cashing in.
When he gets a few of those early, look out. It gets his blood pumping, and suddenly there's nobody who can hold him.
And it's Toronto with a rebound. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Timeout.
We love to give away shirts to our valuable fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt. Give it up once again to your first Scott Hurley.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Trent. Nembhard. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And it's time for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Buddy Hield. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pacers. He called the injury a lower back bruise and said it's very stiff at the moment. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Mathurin. Inside. Halliburton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over Trent. Halliburton finds Smith. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. It's scooped up. Here's Siakam. And you can count it. He'll go to the...
Defensive foul. Miles Turner.
Got a new group here. Achua's checked in for Young. Anunoby comes in for MP. Banton, he's checked in for...
This is the man right here. Everybody get out of MP's way.
Indiana trailing here.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. OG Anunoby out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 7 points. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He added 24 points and did a great job of not forcing shots. It's the kind of patience you like to see. This team is rolling right now. He's been a catalyst, and they've worked well together. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. Outside heel. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Pass to Turner. Healed from outside. Indiana again missing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Now here's Van Vliet. MP up top. Fader on the way. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy.
We need you to take the ground right now for your strong side.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup. Halliburton's gotten his first basket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out. The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
And here's Turner. Here's Batase, guarded by Trent. Fades. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Van Vliet against Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Caldwell. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
They're really working the paint now.
The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
MP, the pass to Trent. Good on the shot. Trent's got his first points of the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. Rebound by Van Vliet.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And they pick up 2. MP's got 22 points.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Turner, a screen on Van Vliet. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Caldwell grabs the miss. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Halliburton outside. Again, Halliburton missing. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Raptors running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look here now at Toronto, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Raptors.
And it wasn't one guy on this team moving the ball. It was everyone. Good luck guarding them. They're cooking.
What would you say they're cooking? Chicken, steak, ribs, maybe a little sea bass?
Ooh, sea bass. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. They've got Buddy Hield, Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Here's Nembhard. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Turner inside. He's covered by Siakam. Hield from outside. Can't hit that one.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
And it's Hield missing.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Picked by Smith. Here's Nembhard. That shot off the mark. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. McConnell passes to Turner. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. Stolen by Young.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Pass to Duarte. Gets the 3 ball to go. Duarte's got 6.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Here's Caldwell. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I just love the ball.
Up top, McConnell, guarded by Van Vliet. And here's Turner from the arc. And Young pulls it down. And here are the Raptors now. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's Duarte. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Siakam. The Raptors have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And Anunoby for 3. The Pacers pull it in. MP against McConnell. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Pass to Turner. Here's Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. McConnell from outside. Caldwell grabs the miss. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Young. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Hield against Anunoby. And a foul called on the...
Shooting for Indiana. Buddy Hield taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And it's Ben in for Fred Van Vliet. Hield hits them both.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
Fades and shoots. Achua can't hit. For Indiana, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. To the paint. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Boucher. Anunoby's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Indiana's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. McConnell finds Hield. 3-pointer, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Halliburton outside. Pulls up. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This
66. The Pacers, 32. Ladies and gentlemen, your number 250.
has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. They've got Precious Achiuwa. MP is out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Malachi Flynn, and it's Banton in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Brissett. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Pass to Batase. Over MP. Batase can't hit. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Caldwell misses.
Raptors foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Be a magnet, MP. Give them no space. Nice work.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. He's checked it. For Toronto, MP comes in for Achiuwa. And Toronto also making a switch. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Porter Jr.
These boys is legit.
Ball through. Big hearts. One more time, Theo. Let's hear it for your Raptors. Little Ballas.
Down low. And MP throws it down.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage. Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Caldwell, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Toronto.
And both free throws good for MP. And here's McConnell. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you
Hey, MP, you busy? Something just came up I could use your help with.
One per week, but we all get on the same page. Leak any info on the socials, understood? That'd be great, I guess, but during this trip, do us a favor, alright? Pass one of your other emails in so we can eliminate one or two changes. That sounds pretty smart. I'll do it.
Ready, folks? These two teams love pushing the ball. Great, we can see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Not many games left, and MP is the favorite now, Greg, to win Rookie of the Year. What a first season it's been for him.
Yeah, his award to lose at this point, an incredible feat, proving all the haters wrong.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero finds Lowry, and stolen by Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. On the wing, MP. Good on the triple. Caldwell's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He said priority number 1.
Play just over a minute here in the first. Lowry up top, covered by Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock, and too much time in the lane. Second violation.
Great job, MP. All about defense. Keep your head on a swivel.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Brooklyn. Out to the right wing. MP against Butler. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And here's Lowry. Following the 3 from Caldwell. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Takes it from 10. Not going to go that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's Hero after the made shot from Caldwell. Martin kicks to Hero. And foul on the shot.
At the line for the Heat.
Your winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And Hero drops them both. And, Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And, Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Now, here is Lowry after the miss from Caldwell.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
2 minutes left in the first.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Butler. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Hero from long range. No good that time. Now, Toronto takes it the other way. The last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Here's Butler after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago from 20 feet out. A rebound by Caldwell.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Trent gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
to the inside. Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler. Able to finish at the rim.
Lowry against Van Vliet. In the corner, it's MP. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And that's 15 points for MP.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Yep, that one goes. Caldwell's got 17.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Heat trail by 13. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Adebayo with a screen on Trent. Hero kicks to Lowry. Good D by Siakam.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating.
The Heat, 8. The record is 17.
Ball up court and get
at the line for the Heat, Jimmy Butler. One shot.
That free throw good from Butler. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
On the floor for Miami, the forwards are Oladipo and Butler. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin,
maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in. Down low, here's Caldwell. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. 23 points for MP.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Oladipo against MP.
That is first personal foul. Team is independent. At the line for the Heat, Victor Oladipo. 2 shots.
Percent of the time. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. He's looking for MP and finds him.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
The Heat trail by 20. Here's Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Butler. Chalk up 2 there.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Outside Hero. Over Trent. Nails the baby hook.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
And so
56. The Heat. 38.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Toronto Raptors.
They're raining threes. I'm telling you, and the defense forgot to check the weather report. Somebody get them an umbrella and a poncho.
The only thing they're getting is an earful from the coach.
And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paolo Banchero making this kind of impact. Young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern-day big. Lots of skill, but plenty of power to his game as well. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Boucher out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Caldwell in at the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. MP against Butler. Martin wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Toronto leading by 20. Here's Caldwell. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Butler. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Adebayo with the screen on Trent. Hero, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 41 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub.
If you want the t-shirt, I need to hear you. I work Gary Roberts. Who's going one?
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Here's Caldwell. He drains the quick shot. Caldwell's got 35 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Passes it to Dedmon. A beautiful reverse layup.
Smart around the rim. Dedmon has the physical skills and the touch to be pretty effective from there.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. And the pass to Banton. MP against Butler. Shot on the wing. The shot comes out. Now the Heat take it the other way. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Lowry for three. Rebound by the Raptors. 1:31 left to play in the third. Here's Achua. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Caldwell's got 3 assists now in this one. Butler against MP. Dedmon trying to break free. Shots good by Butler.
Well, right now, Jimmy Butler is in the zone.
Raptors leading by 17. Dedmon with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Quinn's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. Gabe Vincent comes in for Kyle Lowry. Raptors moving the ball around. Anunoby has the open look. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Ball's knocked loose. MP looking around. Flynn. 12 in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Oladipo against MP. And Oladipo kicks to Strus. They get it again.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
In the corner, it's MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caldwell's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team.
76. The Heat. 51. Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Heat 17.
Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the big man with Butler. In at the 4. At the guard spot.
Fred Van Vliet. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Heat.
Need some contact.
taking 2 shots. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
And Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. And Boucher sends it back. And MP with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Caldwell's got 44. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. On the wing, MP. Off target with his 3. And Miami shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Adebayo against MP. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. A second chance effort. And Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And it's Butler missing. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And they double up MP. To the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So it's
at the line for your Raptors. At the line for one.
Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And throw good, MP. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Butler over to the wing. Off target from outside. And the Raptors with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Siakam passes to Caldwell. On the wing, Porter. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so Toronto takes this but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
Show me the numbers. Let's talk more about this with the stats.
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
This team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
This suit?
Yeah.
We're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, BA. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
Now here's Melton. Off target from three-point range. On the wing, MP. Back to Van Vliet. Boucher a screen on Milton. Here's Caldwell. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
The baseline J is on the way. Milton, no good. Here's Toronto now. A good look from MP. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. MP's got his second basket.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Milton. Last game for him, he picked up 10.
And And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Boucher, no good. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Trent against Melton. Pass to Embiid. From deep, Melton. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And the 76ers call time here. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's hauled in by the Sixers. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. For 3, here's Harris. The shot misses, and Toronto will come the other way. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Milton with it. Van Vliet covering. And that one's good. Melton.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. From deep, it goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Pass to Harris. 13 feet out. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Harris with some finesse to knock down that little mid-range jumper.
Toronto has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Caldwell. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
The debate about Shake Milton's true position is still going on. Point guard, wing, everybody's got an opinion.
Now here's Milton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 6. Harris misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Milton. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Pass to Embiid. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of...
At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Checked in for Pascal Siakam. OG Anunoby comes in for Boucher. Banton, he's checked in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Fred VanVleet.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And MP throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Up top, Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the strike.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
The Raptors with a lead. To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's Embiid. It's good! It's good at the buzzer!
Your 76ers, 14. The Raptors, 22.
RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Matisse Thybulle out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's George Niang. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Heat got the job done. He contributed 52 points and also did a lot of damage from long. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Toronto. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Flynn.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Malachi Flynn. At the line for 2.
And some
substitution on the court.
You wouldn't be going off like this if the pressure was on, MP.
56 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. From deep, MP. And Milton pulls it down.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. MP finds Achua. MP with it. Picked up by Embiid. Caldwell. And the
76ers foul. Terrence Mann. That's his first personal foul.
He's been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Niang. Here's Thybulle. another miss by Philadelphia. From deep, MP drills it from deep. MP's got 34.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly.
We've seen this from MP before, making it rain. You expect the defense to be pulling out all the stops trying to slow him down. Me, I'd be doubling him anytime he has the ball.
Gotta at least try to throw him off his game, right?
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Toronto Raptors. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Toronto's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Chris Boucher. And it's MP in at the 3. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Embiid. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities.
Pass to Caldwell. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Milton against Van Vliet. Here's Embiid. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Boucher outside. Pass to Trent from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Trent's got 5 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step. One day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Van Vliet. From deep, MP. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
What more is there to say about how much Embiid means to his team and this city? After being hurt his first 2 years, he's been worth the wait.
Here's Harris. He can't get it to go, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. To the paint. Here's Caldwell, and MP throws it down.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
And with Embiid, when he puts his foot on the gas, there's no stopping him.
A top scorer in the league since his inception. Not many centers who can stop this man. Uses so much power, almost unguardable.
Trent, the pass to Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And Philadelphia calls.
Let him come to you. Don't force it.
And it's Thibault in for Milton. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Anunoby comes in for Boucher. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Fred VanVleet.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
From deep, Melton. No good that time. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Tipped. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Thibault. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the 76ers shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Pass to Melton. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. There's the drive. Misses off the left iron. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Caldwell, good. MP's got 40 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Pass to Mann. Outside Thibault. He tries for 3. And another miss by Philadelphia. Toronto has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's Caldwell. And it's blocked by Thibault. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Melton. He has 7. Pass to Niang. Here's the 3. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 43 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
From deep, Melton knocks it down from distance.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
At the end of the third quarter, with the score, your 76ers 47. The Raptors 68. And the Sixers unit dancing. Substitution on the court. At the line for Philadelphia, George Niang. At the line for
1. They've got Terrence Mann. George Niang out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Embiid in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And MP throws it down.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Thybulle passes to Harris. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll. Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Pass to Niang. Now here's Thybulle. Hey, puts up a 3. Porter pulls it in. Here's Flynn, covered by Thybulle. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. And the NBA last season introducing a 100-camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation with virtual angles. It's pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games. Hits yet again! Wow!
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Thomas misses.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this is one of the best teams we have ever seen. 69 wins this year. Wow.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's Thomas. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
MP is doubled. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reed. Wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Flynn. MP outside. Shoots it from the corner. And there it is for him.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road. Well,
Kicks, MP.
Hey, MB.
That's double on.
So off the tip, it's Boston. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And, Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this. The league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Here's Caldwell, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Brogdon. Caldwell can't hit. Tatum passes to Brown. Boucher against Brogdon. Outside Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against Philadelphia. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is all... already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Brown feeling it out a bit. The pass to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Misses the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That's Mr. See that happen.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Boucher against Tatum. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Caldwell. And MP throws it down.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Brown against Anunoby. Pass to Tatum. Brogdon outside. Williams sets a screen for Brogdon. 5 to shoot. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Williams.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. And the basket by Caldwell.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can...
This is the biggest fluke I've ever seen. Here they come.
Celtics.
Get him, MP.
So what? Talk to me
Your
when
time.
you win the game.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
They've got Jaylen Brown. Griffin out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston Five. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He had 35 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Brown outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stolen by Van Vliet. MP looking around. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Celtics trail by 10.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred Van Vliet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred Van Vliet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Outside Tatum. Goes up the baseline. Basket counts.
Just tremendous confidence from Jason Tatum. This guy
deciding to change it up. Here's Siakam. 11 points last game. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. Williams sends a screen for Brown. Out to the wing, and Horford wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Horford's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
The 3 from MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Gallinari wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And the basket by Caldwell. Caldwell's got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
The drive by MP.
Oh, taking it to the rack.
Anything can be a foul, all right?
Toronto, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And Toronto making a change here. Flynn's checked in. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so
Chris Boucher. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Al Horford. At the line for 2.
Defensive.
So it's the Toronto Raptors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the
28. The Raptors 40.
Good to have you with us at the half. And no doubt about it, some fierce competition in that shooting guard matchup.
When you step into the league as a rookie the way MP has, it's a major feat to accomplish. All eyes are on you, buddy. Already in discussion, one of the best new players in the league, and he's a player you have to prepare for.
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half performance for the Raptors. And that concludes
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So the Raptors 5 right now. You've got Fred Van Vliet. There's Boucher out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's MP. And it's Siakam in at the center, locking down the middle. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics. MP left side. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist on the night.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Brogdon outside. Williams, a screen on MP. 7-foot shot, and no problem from Brogdon as he finishes at the rim. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Well, you know that Malcolm Brogdon has a high level of confidence in his ability to make perimeter jump shots. He doesn't hesitate if the shot is there.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line.
And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's MP for three. It's good from long range. Caldwell's got 34.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. That three off the mark. Raptors leading by 11. Raptors moving the ball around. Trains the three-pointer. And that's now 37 points for MP.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Tatum passes to
That'll be 3 seconds. Boston ball. At the line, Peyton Pritchard. At the line,
Shea, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA. A tribute. There was a guy with a lean frame.
Now for the Raptors. Toronto calls timeout.
On the other hand, for the Celtics Entertainment.
$16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Achua finds MP. And he's good on the three ball. Caldwell's got 40 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors.
With the score, the Celtics 55. The Raptors 65. And the Celtics
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Boston has possession. It's a 10-point game. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in the point guard. That's the Boston 5.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Williams. Passes it to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pritchard passes to Gallinari.
Well, after they're off
foul. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Danilo Gallinari. On for 2 shots.
On the interior, post a mismatch. We know he's a tremendous shooter. Love his game.
Tatum, he's checked in for Al Horford. And then for Toronto, Siakam is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. OG Anunoby comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Flynn.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Anunoby against Tatum. Takes it inside. Here's Pritchard. Back to Gallinari. Floats one. Good D by Siakam.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Celtics trail by 12. Feeds it to Brown. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And a wide open look for MP. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Williams. Williams has a screen for Gallinari. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting for
OG Anunoby. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Danilo Gallinari. At the line for 2 shots.
Just hum along right now.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Boston. Gallinari hits them both.
Wow, they've made every...
Celebrate every little thing.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And they double up MP. Van Vliet outside. Connects from 3-point range. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Inside from short range, and he could not get that one to go. It goes on Jason Tatum. And he knocks down the first one. Brown, he's checked in for Boston.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 15. Pass to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. And another miss by Boston.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Back to MP. Taken away by Williams.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Toronto.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
So both teams changing it up here. .103 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams passes to Hauser. Celtics passing it around. And here is Brown. Clock at 6. Floats one up. And that time, also a missed shot. Here's the Raptors with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the basket by Caldwell.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Griffin passes to Brown. His three-pointers off the mark. And the Raptors with the ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Offensive rebound. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Snatched up. MP outside. Offline. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
playing fetch and driving around.
You just sat and talked.
Yeah, for 4 hours in the middle of the night.
Expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. OG Anunoby out there with MP. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. Tatum from long range. Joe grabs the miss. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Caldwell. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. MP's got 8.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the
We're coming for that.
Make some noise once again, fans. That was Celtics Entertainment.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Back to Pritchard. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Brown against MP. Williams, a screen on MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Williams misses.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
MP against Brown. Pass to Joe. Tatum against Anunoby. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable. Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And here's MP from outside. No good. And Boston going the other way now. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Boston trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brown can't hit. On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 13-4 run. MP, the pass to Van Vliet. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Pritchard from outside the arc. That shot, no good. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's Caldwell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. That one on Tatum. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, the free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in for Siakam. Boucher comes in for Anunoby. Banton, he's checked in for Joe. And it's Flynn in for Fred VanVleet.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So it's Boston now. The Raptors making their last shot. Boucher with a double team. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing. The Raptors have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. MP drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 19 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Williams. 35 seconds left now in the first quarter. To stop the run. Jacks up a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Yeah, they look right at home, except they weren't. Great job of blocking out the noise.
Launches a 3. Achua with a rebound. Here's Banton from deep. MP. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Celtics 4. The Raptors 24.
Exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
We're doing all right. We got him.
Here for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Siakam. MP comes in for Anunoby. Thomas, he's checked in for Banton. And it's Flynn in for Fred VanVleet. Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
The 2 Williams are in the middle. Grant at the 4, Robert at the 5. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Celtics put on a show. He contributed 52 points and was on point from deep. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Now here's Williams. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Here's Caldwell. Buries it from 3. MP's got 27.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Brogdon. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP outside for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Toronto with an almost surefire victory here.
Resulting 15. The Raptors 47.
Welcome. First up, let's look at
The aggressiveness and the activity that MP brings to the floor is one of the hardest things to deal with.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So for Toronto right now, we've got Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby out there with MP. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Joe in at the 2. Here's Brogdon. Right side Tatum, clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. And here's MP from outside. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got assist number 7 tonight. It's Brown on the wing, covered by MP. Can't connect from the right block.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williams with the screen. Brogdon, he's open. Releases from the wing and drills it. Brogdon's got his second basket of the night.
Such a cerebral player. Brogdon showing off the ability to pick apart the D in these sets.
Caldwell misses. Siakam, no good off the glass. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. It's Brown on the wing. Williams passes to Brown. Tatum with room to shoot. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Pritchard. Kick out to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Boston again missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Now Siakam, hounded by Tatum. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. but it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Now here's Brogdon. The D's right on him. Horford outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Brogdon. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Pass to Caldwell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's off. Gallinari, he's checked in. Raptors also with a sub. Boucher's checked in for Fred VanVleet. He hits the second from the line. Here's Pritchard. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Griffin. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. 5 on the clock. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Caldwell. Here's Boucher. Uses the glass on the layup. Boucher's got his first 2 points of the night.
You can count on him to bring the energy. Boucher crashes in and gets the effort points off the rebound.
Gallinari for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. From deep, MP. He drops it from range. MP's got 38 points.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Here's Griffin. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Pass to Porter. The 3 ball. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Pritchard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Gallinari. Soft touch off the glass.
So much of his offense is perimeter-oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Porter, the pass to Boucher. Here's Banton. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Griffin. Horford, a screen on Achua. The 3 is up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer.
With the score, the Celtics 21, the Raptors 63. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
Competitive. The Raptors shooting 59% in this one, a good average. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Grant Williams out there with Griffin, then there's George Hill, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. And the Celtics in possession here. Hill finds Brogdon. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
You know, it's not just the power of Griffin, it's the skill set. Reliable inside.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 40 points.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit.
The resistance is no longer there.
Back to Hill. Caldwell grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Porter. Back to MP. Hauser grabs the board. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Right side, Brogdon. Here's Hauser, covered by MP. Hits a 3-pointer.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. MP drives in, and that one's good. MP's got 42 in the game.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside, Hill to the right side. From behind the arc. That one doesn't drop.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Caldwell. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half. Now Brogdon to the wing, right side. Pass to Griffin. Here's Hauser. Outside Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. There's the 3. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And MP throws it down hard.
The complete game of auto. Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
Outside Brogdon. Outside Hill. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Williams finds Griffin. Now here's Brogdon. They need this. And he lays it in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant. Another one falls. Amazing.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he...
It's time for T-shirts. Substitution on the court.
And Pritchard is subbed in for Hill. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Banton comes in for Flynn. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
To the middle. Here's Caldwell. And MP throws it down.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Brown. Oh, MP with a block. Fades back. Doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gallinari. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long and good night, everyone.
B, over here, over here.
outside his house, he's getting comfortable. I was trying to make sure undiscoverable. You were. Now just look at what we've done to you. Peter Piper. Now they're touching you. I was coaching up a team of hell. Now they're rushing you. If I think you wrong, one of my homies, I will. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him. Pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him?
So what? Then
Will he perform when he has money right in front of him?
I guess I can move down. Last time, not a joke.
And in the final game, Clark, of the regular season, everything's viewed with the playoffs certainly in mind.
Yeah, and you know, for some teams on their way to the postseason, Kevin, this is an opportunity to maybe experiment a little bit, try something out of the ordinary, whether it's in the strategy or the rotations. You can't experiment after today, I don't think.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Van Vliet against Holiday. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And Portis throws it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
And the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee and the basket by Caldwell.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And here's Holiday. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Another miss by MP. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Giannis kicks to Allen. Pass to Holiday. Screen by Allen. Outside Holiday. Here's Portis. Rebound by the Raptors. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And the ball.
Because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Both teams will make substitutions. .143 left in the first quarter of the game. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there. Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Carter with the bounce pass. Lopez outside. Pass to Ingles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Joe Ingles. At the line for 2.
Passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
The 3 from MP. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. And that's 13 points for MP.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now it's... Here is Carter. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Ibaka for 3. It's hauled in by Achua.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Caldwell and the dunk by MP.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here is Carter. Diallo with it. Lopez, no luck. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
They grab their own miss. Caldwell. And the dunk by MP.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come up.
17. The Bucks. 10.
Good work, Coach. Defense looks good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the record to
Executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Raptors leading by 7.
Keep going out there. No let up.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics was superb. He dropped in 55 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 7. Giannis outside. Ingles with a screen on Boucher. Giannis kicks to Ingles. Lets it go from deep. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Boucher sends it back to the inside. And MP with the basket on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And that one, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The drive by MP. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Caldwell's got the lead up to 9 now for Toronto. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Raptors up by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
30.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half.
The aggressiveness and the activity that MP brings to the floor is one of the hardest things to deal with when guarding him. He is ruthless when it comes down to capitalizing on any advantage. There is just no letting up on either end when he's on you. Tough matchup, man.
All right, and looking now at the first half, it's been an almost but not quite story for the Bucks.
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game, but you got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that, though.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
MP is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Middleton can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 9. MP outside. Going inside. And the call on the shot. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Bucks trail by 11. The pass to Middleton. Allen outside. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
Middleton on the wing, fires for three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. MP left side. Buries the long-range jumper. Caldwell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the latest now from our sideline.
Sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Holiday against Van Vliet. Middleton the pass to Allen. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Toronto leading by 14. MP kicks to Anunoby. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Portis.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Down low, here's Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. MP against Middleton. And here's MP for three. Good on the three-point shot. Caldwell's got 36.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Middleton. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's MP for three. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And now a timeout called by substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ibaka. Carter.
Make some noise for your Raptors, Little Balla.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Antetokounmpo, Holiday out there at Bledsoe. And it's Antetokounmpo in its center, locking down the middle. Pass to Holiday. And it's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard. thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Caldwell. Again, what an avalanche.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second-place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Giannis. No good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. MP left side. And the dunk by MP.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Beauchamp. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Caldwell. And it's good for 2. 49 points for MP.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Holiday. And he gets the whistle.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
High level, no matter what uniform he's had on.
And about Jrue Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had.
Hits it again. Wow.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot.
Yep, the second spot, Greg, is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year.
And with the 31st game of 50 points or more, he is now second on the 50-point list. Wilt had 30 games in the 63 campaign, but it's a long way to go to the top spot of 45.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games.
That's a foul. Sorry, I thought this was a contact sport. 14 fouls. At the line for the Bucks, Jrue Holiday taking 2 shots.
NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
And the Raptors making a change here. Banton's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Chris Middleton's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Caldwell And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Caldwell's got 53.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is...
This is just the start, MP. On to bigger and better.
Game is
You were so good on Callaway's court. I'd love...
Just who I was looking for.
Hey, just who I was looking for.
If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Only do it if it feel natural, I can't force it. They say where you get that swag from, I bought this. If you ask me, then I'm number one, but that's my opinion. You could go check the stats yourself, just start sounding in it. Trying to compete with me in the same lane. Around, I'm in my own way, see if they maintain. Feeling like I'm on my knees, so fashion, yeah, fashion fanatic, yeah. To money, yeah, the money, yeah. Got so much on me, you would think I be, yeah. I guess that what happens, yeah. When you really got it, yeah. Know it's gonna be easy to me. I got a bankroll, doing what I say, so cause they on payroll. I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said he want no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said you want no vibes, came back like I never left. What you trying to talk about? It ain't about money. I don't hear no notification, not the bank calling. Got the keys, I can pick a door like the water. You can't even float it. What even happened? I'm not the original parents here. Oh, that's embarrassing. Boy, my son carries it. We having fun with it still. I can tell that you overthinking. I can do it with my eyes closed. You can see that I'm barely blinking. Fashion, yeah. Fashion fanatic, yeah. To money, yeah. The money, yeah. Got so much on me, you would think I be, yeah. I guess that what happens, yeah. When you really got it, yeah. Know it's gonna be easy to to me. I got a bankroll. Doing what I say, so cause they on payroll. I got all purple on my shoes, I look like Saints Row. If I let you take my flick, you better catch my angle. Said it, born no vibes, came back like I never left. Said that she came back, now she thought you got my real love. Girl, that was another test. Said you want no vibes, came back like I never left.
not y'all. You know that I'm a pop off till the block's off. I'm a knock, can't die off till I'm top dog. Picture this is out of gonna start if I wanna start. I remember I was troublesome. Now I'm number one. I'm a one of one. I'm a one of one. Yeah, drummer song if you wanna.